August is National Hair Loss Awareness Month. This affects 80 million Americans, about 50 million men, and 30 million women. So we are so glad to have a board-certified hair restoration surgeon, Dr. Alan Bauman, here with us to bust up some hair loss myths. I am floored just from talking to you these last couple of minutes. So let's start with this. Myth one, I can see my hair loss happening. I would say, of course.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
It's Hair Loss Awareness Month, so we're super excited to be here to tell people about what they can do about hair
Yeah.
loss. But no, if you're trying to track hair loss on your own, you're out of luck. Science shows that you can lose 50% of your hair without it being noticeable to the naked eye.
Really?
So yeah, you might feel it in the ponytail, but visually it'll
You're
look
not
like
necessarily
coverage.
seeing it.
Right, and then by the time you see it lost, you've already lost a lot.
All right, here we go. Myth two, I can see my hair loss happening and I can treat myself.
So if you're trying to treat yourself at home, it can be difficult. So the over-the-counter treatments are very, very weak.
It seems like we see a new shampoo every week.
And,
yeah.
and you're not going to be able to track your results because you don't have a way to measure it. You're waiting way too long to see what's happening. And signs that things are working, like a shedding phase, could be a positive sign that things are working instead of what you interpret as a negative sign.
Okay, myth three, my dermatologist can treat my hair loss.
Well, derms are good with hair and skin diagnosis, but they may not have the state-of-the-art treatments available, and they're not going to typically be able to measure your progress over time, which is really important for compliance and to get the best results.
Got it. Take me through the difference between laser therapy, medications, and then hair transplants.
So laser therapy and medications, those types of treatments are going to protect and enhance the follicle function. But if the follicle's dead and gone, you're going to need some transplants out there.
What are we looking at right
there? So
we're
looking, this is a non-invasive treatment,
okay.
PRP, platelet-rich plasma. This is a hair transplant. He's got baldness, receding hairline, and you're looking at the results after a certain amount of time, 6 to 12 months. Okay. This is the latest and greatest non-invasive therapy. So this is lunchtime PDO.
I was going to ask you, that's what you can do kind of at lunchtime, seriously, like an hour, 2 hours?
So a lot of people know about PRP, platelet-rich plasma. That's a cell therapy type treatment. PDO Grow is the insertion of threads into the scalp that dissolve over time. You don't feel them or see them.
I was going to ask you, is that comfortable?
There's no recovery, no downtime.
Okay.
You don't need much more than a Tylenol that night. But as those threads dissolve, you get a boost of hair growth.
Who is the perfect candidate, or maybe I should say the ideal candidate?
So the ideal candidate for an evaluation is someone that's out there seeing some hair loss going on, maybe noticing a receding hairline or a bald spot perhaps going on.
Yeah.
And we look and we see, are there follicles that we can protect and enhance using the medical therapies, or are the follicles dead and gone? Then we would use the latest and greatest follicular unit extraction approach. No scalpel, no stitch harvesting, and an artistic way to recreate the hairline and make you look good and feel great.
Well, everybody wants that, don't they? Thank you so much for coming in. Such great information.
Thanks for having me.
Busting up those hair myths. We really appreciate it. We'll get you back in soon.